This question works out pretty simply if you just apply the formulas correctly. We have been given that the difference between the lengths of iron and copper cylinder remains same whatever the temperature change. The length, we need to find out the lengths of both the cylinders at 0 degrees Celsius so that the difference is always 10 centimeters. So for solving this question, let us first write the equations. Let the initial temperature of iron be L0 and the initial initial length of iron be L0 and the initial length of copper rod be L0 dash. L0 dash. We can write for iron the final length Li is equal to L0 into 1 plus alpha into T, that is change in temperature, and is also equal to the final temperature because we have taken the initial temperature to be 0 degrees Celsius. For copper we can write Lc is equal to L0 dash into 1 plus alpha into T again. This is alpha iron, this is alpha of copper. Now we know that finally also the difference should remain the same, that is Li minus Lc should be equal to L0 minus L0 dash, that is the initial difference in length equal to final difference in length. By applying this we get Li minus Lc, that is equal to L0 minus L0 dash is equal to L0 into 1 plus alpha I delta alpha I into T minus L0 dash into 1 plus alpha C into T. So this gives us this L0 minus L0 dash term is also developed here, that is cancelled, and we get L0 into alpha I minus L0 dash into alpha C into T. This is plus. Now here we get a term of L0 minus L0 dash. These two terms cancel, that is this becomes 0, this goes here and becomes 0, therefore we get L0 into alpha I is equal to L0 dash into alpha of C. So this is one equation that we get. To find out L0 and L0 dash we need one more equation which is already given to us, that modulus of L0 minus L0 dash is equal to 10 centimeters. Therefore let us use these two equations. We have L0 into alpha I, that is L0 into 1.1 into 10 raised to minus 5, which gets cancelled from the 10 raised to minus 5 on this side, is equal to L0 dash into 1.7. So we write this over here to get L0 minus, let us multiply this by 1.1 to get 1.1 L0 minus 1.1 L0 dash is equal to 11. Therefore 1.1 L0 we know as 1.7 L0 dash, that is 1.7 L0 dash minus 1.1 L0 dash, that is 0.6 L0 dash is equal to 11. Therefore L0 dash is equal to 110 upon 6 centimeters, that is equal to 55 upon 3 centimeters, that is equal to 18.33 centimeters. Therefore we get the value of L0 as L0 dash plus 18.33 centimeters, because L0 will be greater than L0 dash 28.33 centimeters. This is because we can see that the coefficient of linear expansion of copper is greater than the coefficient of linear expansion of iron. Therefore initially if the length of copper would have been greater than the length of iron, therefore finally also this would have increased by greater amount. Therefore the initial length of iron should be greater than the initial length of copper, so that the product of L0 into the linear expansion becomes equal for both the cases. Therefore the final answer for the initial length of iron at 28.33 at 0 degrees Celsius comes out to be 28.33 centimeters. This is the initial length of iron, and the initial length of iron at 0 degrees of copper at 0 degrees Celsius, for this to occur comes out to be equal to 18.33 degrees Celsius. This is our final answer.